This caller is calling about, they've got two questions, and I'm going to bring them in just one moment so that they have the opportunity. But one has to do with retribution, and the other has to do with getting retribution specifically from the state, considering that they don't own anything in the proper sense. So, hello, caller. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Did you hear my intro to your questions? Did I
Uh,
hit the nail on the
yes,
head?
yes. The second question wasn't about retribution; it was about restitution, right? So,
Right.
how can you say that you take back what's yours from the government if the government doesn't really own anything, or it's in nature, right? I don't know if I put it correctly. And yeah, and the first question was I wasn't really sure how you reached the idea of retribution from the NAP. Like how do you get to the point where you say yes, so we need like retribution is a real thing that we must have.
So on that point in particular, you can see my course for the full how do you all the steps up to punishment theory and how you get to retribution. The basic answer is I get there through Kinsella's dialogical estoppel. That's his theory of retribution. So the basic idea is that if I go out and murder somebody, well, then I have demonstrated through my actions that I'm fine with killing, right? So then logically, I couldn't say, no, you can't kill me. That's untoward. Because I've already demonstrated that I'm okay with killing. So that's the basic justification for it. As for how you get restitution from the state, you can certainly take back like the specific things they've taken from you. Like definitely, right?
So if they tax you for I don't know, like $100, then you can take 100 bills from them, or like what's something like that, right?
Yeah, or even like they eminent domain take your house, then you can definitely, it'd be justifiable for you to take that house back from them. I'm not advocating that anybody does this, of course, because we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
But that would be justifiable under our theory.
All right. I think it makes sense. Like my only concern, I think, would be with taxes, taxes take from you fiat money, right? And I'm not entirely sure the ownership status of fiat money. Like if they tax you $100, like what does that actually mean? Like do they just take paper bills from you, or like what can you get in return for that?
Yeah, it's the equivalent amount of paper bills. Like even if it's not like proper money, of course. But it is used as a medium of exchange. So yeah, you can take back those paper bills if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was everything. Thank you.
I wonder, maybe this is sort of diversionary, but I'm curious about this. What if I paint a painting and the painting is just, well, actually, how about I make this painting with a ballpoint pen and it's just a piece of paper that says Galazar owns this piece of paper. And then you really like this particular piece of artwork, so you purchase it from me for $1. And then Zulu is like, hey, that is a beautiful painting. I'm going to buy that from you for $2. Can I go take it back from Zulu on the basis that it has that written on it? And just to be transparent about why I'm wondering about this is I've heard from many people that the currency of their particular state is obviously the exclusive property of the state, because the bill says on it that that is the case. And I wonder, is that truly a sufficient means of determining that? And what do you think about that, Zulu? Do you kind of see where I'm going with that line of questioning?
Yeah.
Can I also ask something related to that question, or add a bit to it about the ownership of the money?
Sure.
Because my other problem that I have with fiat money is that I'm not sure I understand like the reason it is ownable, because in my eyes it's not necessarily scarce, right? I'm gonna make an economic fallacy here, and I'm gonna say that the state can just print more money. Like it's gonna have a negative economic effect, but the bill itself, I don't think it's scarce, right? Or am I wrong
Well, the
to
bill
say
itself is, right? Because that is a
that?
particular
Okay.
that's a particular set of money.
Yeah.
That you can make more money doesn't make money non-scarce. Like even if gold was the money, right? It's
Yeah,
possible to make more gold, either in a super collider or by mining it out of somewhere, right? It's possible to get more gold. That doesn't mean that like a gold bar that I have is no longer scarce.
Oh yeah. You're right. But we can say, for example, that it's not fraudulent to print more money. Let's say, like to
Oh, it definitely is
counterfeit it.
fraudulent.
Let's say, in the sense of fiat money, right? Because that's just it
Well,
doesn't
that's what
have any
makes
backing,
fiat
right?
money.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think you're right. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Thank you. Keep going.
Sweet. Well, sorry, I had we had potentially a socialist caller there. I was attending to the call screening. Was that the complete and concluded thought there, Zulu?
Yes.
All right then. So, Momentum, do you have any final thoughts? Do you find that convincing, or?
Yeah. It was mostly just clarification for me. Zal Zulu, and I'll see you next time.
Sweet. Thanks so much. Have a good evening. Appreciate your call.
You too. Bye.